Good morning. My name is Dr. Rebecca Barnes, and although I am a first-year community school program manager, Park Elementary is in its fourth year of implementing the community school strategy. I'm here with our principal, Ms. Blondell, and our bilingual specialist, Mr. Gonzalez. I would like to begin by speaking about attendance. While chronic absenteeism has posed a challenge in the last several school years, our four-star Park Elementary School staff has proven that when our students come to school consistently, they thrive academically. 23.7% of our students are chronically absent, but it is a decrease by 7% from the last school year at this time. Park Elementary School, we're just 1% behind the school leading our cluster in the lowest chronic absenteeism rate. We are very competitive here. We have implemented monthly attendance class competitions, a weekly attendance prize card based on donations from our partner Hope for All, and we have quarterly attendance incentive trips to improve our students' attendance. Additionally, our school's attendance team meets every other week to assist families in removing barriers so our students can attend school consistently. Equally important to our work on attendance, academic enrichment has been a pillar of Park Elementary School's community school strategy to increase academic achievement and to provide opportunities for our students that they might not typically have access to. 375 after-school club spots were filled throughout the 2023-2024 school year. We hosted clubs from October all the way till the end of the school year, 4 days a week. In collaboration with the co-curricular office, we were able to bring 4 new STEM clubs to Park Elementary School this year, which included Sea Perch, the stock market game, educational Minecraft, and IndieBots. To help recruit students for these clubs, I built partnerships with the magnet programs at Lindale Middle School, Old Mill Middle South, and North County High School. All 3 schools graciously sent representatives to our very first STEM fair. Old Mill Middle South even brought their STEM coordinator, a teacher, a student, a couple VEX robots, and a Sea Perch. This was very helpful because I was concerned that some students might think the Sea Perch co-curricular was a fishing club. So it was a really joyful experience watching students of all ages engaged in robotics. This well-planned tactic really did pay off because our very first IndieBots club was completely full. I think this is really one of our greatest accomplishments this school year. We were able to get students as young as 6 years old engaged in robotics and other rigorous STEM clubs, an opportunity that they may not have received had we not built those partnerships using the community school strategy. Our club programming really was strategically planned to increase our attendance and to engage our students in academic enrichment to support our school improvement plan. For example, we had a Racing to Read Club, which was designed to meet the needs and interests of our students in our ATSI group, Special Education. These students were strategically selected because they were within 15 points of earning strategic on their beginning of the year's DIBELS assessment. And by the middle of the school year, all students had made progress, and we actually had 3 students that earned Core and Core Plus on this assessment. Our academic enrichment programming has deepened our relationship with some of our community partners, namely Chesapeake Art Center. We collaborated with Chesapeake Art Center to provide our students with drawing and art classes, theater classes, and additional dance clubs, because that one's super popular for us. And we had a free field trip for all of our first grade students, which included a theatrical performance and a variety of art activities. Furthermore, we worked together to provide summer camps for our students while our building is undergoing renovations this summer. The North County area has been called a food desert because there's little access to affordable grocery stores and fresh produce. That's always a top request on our family survey that we send out every year. And for this reason, we have continued our partnership with Food for Thought. Food for Thought has offered 3,365 community members food and other resources throughout 2023. At the helm of this organization is Dr. Ashworth. Dr. Ashworth serves on our steering committee, offering valuable input on how we can better meet the needs of our community. And while collaborating and listening to our community, we identified a need for bilingual and Spanish books. And then Dr. Ashworth, when we were talking, came up with a great idea to bring these books to our food distributions and to enlist the help of a classroom teacher to provide insight on book selection and reading strategies. And from working alongside Food for Thought at these food distributions, I'm always working and networking. And I met and formed a partnership with the Anne Arundel County Office of Emergency Management. Mr. Jorge Picar, who is bilingual to better serve our community, participated in numerous resource fairs throughout the school year. He provided free assembly and resources for our school on how to stay safe in emergency situations. For the remainder of the presentation, I would like to introduce my partner, Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez has been the bilingual specialist at Park Elementary School for the last 2 school years, and his position has been funded using our community school grant. His expertise in family engagement and social emotional support has not only increased participation and engagement from our Hispanic families, but from our entire community. Mr. Gonzalez's work goes far beyond language and translation. He has been pivotal in removing barriers and making families feel like they truly belong. It has been my privilege to work alongside Mr. Gonzalez this school year, and it's really my pleasure to introduce him to you.
Good morning, R, and thank you, Dr. Barnes, for your kind words. So just to continue on, when it comes to adult education and family engagement, in our last family survey, 43 families requested parenting classes to meet the behavior needs of our children. The school year, 43 families attended at least one of our Anne Arundel Community College parenting courses. We offer classes both in person and online. And as per Anne Arundel County, the college, the professor that was bringing the course, they reported to us and said that we had some of the best participation and support in the classes. Parents, the feedback we got from parents was that they enjoy the course, the classes, and they appreciate it. And they said, please continue bringing these courses. They are very helpful to us. One parent said, I wish I had these courses before I became a parent. And one of the parents had like that aha moment and said, wow, this makes sense to me now. And said, thank you for caring for our families and bringing the resources to help us become better parents. And additionally, from the data collected from our family survey, 31 families expressed that childcare prevented them from providing for their family. That barrier was removed with our partnership with Anne Arundel County Recreation and Parks, and we were able to provide for 30 families with after-school childcare for just $5 a month. Also participating with community library, we had more than 25 families obtain their library card for the first time, which opens the door of opportunity of knowledge, such as Rosetta Stone. And we kept building our partnerships. In that effort, we were able to build new partnerships with 10 community partners, and that deepened. We continue to deepen our relationship with the existing community partners this school year. In the aspect of social emotional behavior health, 48% of our families requested counseling support, communication, sharing emotions, resilience skills, stress and trauma. And we use the community school grant, right? Because it funds my position, additional counselors, the learning lab, 2 behavioral technician, teaching assistants, full-time social worker. So we were able to meet the families and these needs. 302 students received direct services such as mentorship, individual counseling, and even group counseling. All of our 563 students received counseling lessons from one of our 2 full-time school counselors. Our part-time partnership with Villa Marie helps us support 11 students. Sharing it with you 2 stories. One of them was one of my students who was very sad and kind of approached him and took him on a walk and had a conversation with help. And in the conversation, he expressed he was so sad because he missed his dad. And we just engaged in conversation. I said, what would you like to share with Dad? And he's just started opening up. I said, let's do this. Write it in a letter. And does Dad speak English? No. Does he read it? No. So I said, you write it in English and I'll translate it and then we'll send it to Dad. um, the student's eye just kind of came bright open. Dad, when he received the letter, he called me to thank me for translating the letter and providing his son with some support. So on another note, I noticed two students who I didn't know were siblings, whose behavior were of concern to me. And so what I did was kind of in our meeting, I informed the SS team, and we followed up with mom, and she informed us that the students were dealing with the pain of losing their dad. The family, they were new to us here at Park. They had not received counseling service to deal with the detrimental pain of losing a loved one, especially a dad. But sad, but successful story. Both students and mom are now getting the social emotional support they greatly need. So mom came to school and just gave me a big hug and said, "Thank you for supporting our family. We desperately needed the help, but didn't know who or how to go about it." And this just sealed the whole thing when she says the counseling support is helping heal my family. So this is the wonderful things that we are doing and impacting the lives of many people in our community here at Park Elementary. Thank you.